I needed a rear fender splash guard for my bicycle, but rather than go out and buy one for $10, I decided to make a free one out of old drink bottles. This is a plastic fender that you can go and buy from a store. The one I made does the same job. Find 2 empty Pepsi bottles, a big one and a small one. Find some hardware to fit into this hole, a bolt and a nut. Drive that bolt through the bottle cap of the big bottle. And use common sense. Don't hurt yourself and then blame me. I'm just showing you how I did it for my own. So once the bolt is through the bottle cap, put the bolt through the hole, secure it with a nut on the backside, and tighten it with a screwdriver. Then get the bottle, twist it into the cap, twist it tightly. Then you will cut the shape of a fender out of this bottle. And step back, see the angle of the bottle, see if it's touching anything, if there's enough space. Then I'm gonna take a knife, cut out this section here to create a fender shape. And keep in mind, once you cut into the bottle, it's gonna lose its structural rigidity and it's gonna flex a lot more. But I'll show you how to fix that later with some duct tape. Then take a scissor and just trim out the excess. And I had a smaller bottle, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create an extension lip, kind of. Just to use a small portion of the smaller bottle. So the same method, I poked a bolt through the cap, and I secured it with a nut onto the bigger one. And then I'm gonna cut out the smaller bottle. Because I tested this and I noticed I was still getting a little bit of water splash off the wheel onto the back seat. So with this, that took care of it. And here's the big budget research and development. If you see the seat, there's water dripping off of it. And with this, it's fine. And you can use the bicycle like this, but it does look really ghetto. And if you have some other stuff laying around, like a bit of duct tape and some spray paint, it will look much better. And here's what it looks like after I've attached these pieces together. That's what it looks like before I add some tape to make it more rigid. And then I am going to spray paint it. If you have a nice bike, do your best not to get any overspray on things, like the reflector, the frame. And here's what it looks like in the end. Not the prettiest thing, but it works, it's free, and you've recycled some plastic into something useful.